Does your body produce toxins? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sure. Yeah. You want to check it out? You just take 2 minutes to check out, you know. Take a deep breath. You put in all the oxygen, then close your nostril. And remain there for 10 minutes. Not possible. What will happen? Your carbon dioxide, just a little carbon dioxide is going to kill you. Yes or no? So who is the toxic producing machine? You. You understand? So, and these needs to go out, and that's where you have to understand we need these macronutrients that help. And Ganoderma really helps, and you'll see how. When it comes up at two major supplements that we talk about, the macronutrients are RG and GL, the fruit and the root, the mycelium network. Now here you have to understand, the primary action of Ganoderma is on this organ. I'm not going to go too deep, I'm just trying to make it very simple. But what I understood, what I studied, is we need to make things very simple. The more you complicate it, the more difficult it gets. The more you want to put science into it, you'll have more debates. When you have more debates, you will be accepted or rejected, and you will be in a conflict. Don't go there. Make it simple. And you have to prove that simplicity is very, actually, simplicity is very easy to prove. Ganoderma directly acts on your kidneys. Yes, because there was a study done on the effect of Ganoderma in comparison with another diuretic, and it was found that Ganoderma was a better natural diuretic. And it was said that if you can take care of your kidneys, you can take care of all your health problems. Do you agree?
Yes.
Because the only organ that really filters your blood, that life is these two little organs. Now look at God. God's arrangement and planning is amazing. You think the heart is important? God said, no, let it be on the top. He said, brain is important? No, keep it on the top, just cover it with a skull. So what is the most important? He said, these little two kidneys, put them behind, locked up, cover up, keep it inside safe, because they are the most important organs of your body. And that's what he did. You understand the real reason for you to remain healthy is to keep your kidneys, clean, healthy, and that's what Ganoderma does. So to check whether it really works, take a certain dose of Ganoderma. Take RGGL in a form of 4-6 capsules and see, after you drink water, does within half an hour to 45 minutes, do you feel a diabetic effect? If yes, that's the right dose for you and you should stay on that, or you can play with it. When you take a DXN coffee, you will see that you have more diuresis, right or wrong? Now, second, 1 gram to 4 gram is what I have observed is very good, but you can play along with what these dosages are on the basis of its function. So this is called as functional food. Okay, now let's go with second. Science always wants animal studies, so I definitely present something with animal studies. These are flamingos. You know what is the favorite food of flamingos? Not fish. Algae, a blue-green algae called spirulina. People observed it, they realized, why sell fish? Let's sell the spirulina itself. Yeah, and that's how it found its place in the market. They take it in kilograms, okay, not in milligrams like we are very scared. Look at it, we have this to offer. Where does spirulina directly help us? In one organ, and that is your blood. It bulks up your blood. Now imagine, if you have good alkaline blood, if your hemoglobin is going to increase, your oxygen carrying capacity is increasing. Do you need this? Does everybody need spirulina? Yes, if you want good blood, you need this. This is the food for your blood. Okay? How much? Around 1 to 8 gram has been technically proven. But whenever you're in doubt in terms of dosage, always remember the flamingos. The flamingos have been eating from morning to evening. They don't carry about milligrams, So don't worry. Even if your kid pops up the whole 360 capsules of our spirulina, he's still safe. Very, very safe. None of our products actually cause any problem. No problem. Okay? Because it's a buffet. You cook more, people will still eat what it needs. Your body will take what it needs. Okay? Go up. Let's see another product. Now look at this big animal with big lungs. Need more oxygen to remain active. So, the grass that it eats, there was a hidden mushroom that was found. And this was cordyceps, which became later a prize mushroom in Tibet. Okay? Now, we also have cordyceps grown in the laboratory in a vegan source. Okay? Not the parasitic form it is found in. Now look at cordyceps. Where does cordyceps help? cordyceps, like you look at this study, okay, while Ganoderma scores in almost everything, very close to Ganoderma, we'll see cordyceps scoring most of the conditions that it was studied for. You know, from antibacterial, anti-candida, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-tumor, antiviral, blood pressure, blood sugar, cardiovascular, cholesterol reducer, you know, immune system, kidney, liver, lungs, nerves, sexual potentiator, and stress. Everything. Because it's going to work on a very important organ, and that organ is basically 1 gram per day. That's around 4 grams. Let me show the organ. Lungs. It improves lung efficiency. Very simple. The more cordyceps you take, you improve your lung efficiency. The more better you breathe. If it's backed up with good hemoglobin, the more oxygen is provided to the cell. The more oxygen is provided to the cell, more energy, vitality, you know, everything comes out to be more. Second, along with, so very good for asthma, any lung related conditions. Now, second you go up. Glands, okay, they secrete cortisol, a hormone that is responsible for anti-inflammatory effect in terms of healing. Okay, aldosterone, these are all hormones, cortisol, testosterone. These are hormones that bring about balance in your body, the vitality, the energy in you. And this is where it directly affects it. That's why the person who takes cordyceps suddenly feels that he's become a healing machine. And he can heal himself from many conditions. Okay, now we move forward. Another mushroom, lion's mane. And I call it a neurological tissue healer. Why? Because basically, it is a food. If you find fresh lion's mane mushroom, you can cut it, chop it, and make a nice dish out of it. It tastes like meat, but it is vegan. Okay, just like shrimps or something like that. But here, do you need it? Yes. Because look at the nervous system that we have. We always talk about the blood, but who talks of the nerves? We are an electrical circuit, but nobody's bothered to understand this. Nobody talks about this thing. And that's where you have to understand that we need a supplement. We need food for this also. And that's where lion's mane play a very important role. Go down. How much of it? Again, 1 gram. 4 tablets is good enough for a day. But as you need more of that. Okay? Now, today we are suffering from conditions like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, all neurological problems. Very, very good supplement. You know, macronutrient for that. This one, again another animal study. What is this bird eating? Noni. A squirrel eating a noni fruit. So very, very safe for your children, for everyone. Okay? The way it was processed was procured, crushed, made into a juice. Okay? This is how the Polynesian people used to eat this. So if there was somebody sick in the house, the family used to take these noni fruits, crush it, make a juice out of it, and the child who was suffering with illness, the mother and the father, they all used to make that and make 3 soups. You know, and all of the people, you know, all 3 of them used to drink it. So it was meant for healing as well as for prevention. But when we understand this, so functional foods are not only for healing, they are also meant for prevention. Now look at what we have done. This is very, very good for this particular system of the body. Your gastrointestinal system, your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your stomach, your large intestine, small intestine, rectum, everything. So any gut problem, one supplement that you can definitely rely on is noni or Orinda citrifolia. And we have offered this. Okay, not only good in that, it is also good in protein synthesis. So wherever skin complaints or hair complaints which are rich in protein, you can definitely use noni. Now, very good as a painkiller. Okay, here you have Orenzi. Very easy to take. All the hard effort has been taken care of. Okay, now that's not what only we offer. We also bring about lifestyle change. Along with food, we also tell you how to live, and that's where you see we have a range of products. Okay, so I think where we went wrong completely with all the skin problems, the hair problems, it was the soap. Such a simple thing, but we never realized it could cause illness. So I always tell, if somebody has joint pains, somebody has a cardiac problem, it's because of lack of oil. Because you need oil for your motion. Yes or no? Your hands cannot move without oil. Your heart cannot beat without oil. Your food cannot travel through your gut without oil. You cannot think without oil. You have all the inflammation because of lack of oil. So we always do a test. We put oil in the hands of people, and I say, please take it out. How do you take it out? So they go, I say, only with water can you take the oil out? Only with water, can you? No ways. You try it. How much ever water you put, your oil is never going to go and get out of your body. Then what do you use? Soap. So it's so simple that it's soap that takes away oil out of your body. Bathe every day with the soap that takes away oil of your body. At a particular age, you're definitely going to suffer from oil deficiency. Then you will have joint pains, cardiac complaints, everything, because you have been doing that for 30, 40 years. Now, the solution is getting back the oil. Now look at our soap, Ganoji soap. Not only it has Ganoderma, it has also got palm oil in it. It does not rob you of your oil. It has enough oil to do its job of cleaning, but not robbing you of your oil. A simple thing that you have to understand, even soap can heal. You see a lot of people having good results because of only using of a soap. Same is with toothpaste. Our toothpaste doesn't look beautiful, white and nice in taste, but yet probably one person who uses this toothpaste will never ever want to go out for any other toothpaste in the market, because this one definitely takes care of almost 99% of your dental complaints. Because there's also a study done on its antifungal effects, which is very, very rare, especially on Candida albicans. This was a study done, and the Ganoderma-based toothpaste proved that it could really have good effect. Oil. My suggestion, if you have ever used any other soap in your life before, which took away oil, this is the best chance to replace your oil with the oil massage. Oil massage is very important. It should be a part of your lifestyle every day. Even today, when I shave, I make sure before I apply the foam, I take oil, apply the oil. And after I apply the oil, I put the foam, because I know the foam is not, my oil is the protective enough, the foam is never going to go into my skin, because I have already protected with the oil. Then I take the blade and just shave it off anyway, because there's not going to be any injury, because the blade is not going to cut through, it's going to slip through. Getting the point? I don't need an aftershave. I don't need anything after that. Just wash your face and it's done. It's a simple way. We don't have a shaving cream, but a simple oil can serve as a protective mechanism for people who even shave. So very, very important. Now look at this. Okay, coffee. We have a multitude of choices for people who want to have a particular taste. You can try all of the coffees. Sometimes this, sometimes that. Play along. Every product of ours is really beneficial. Okay, we have series, when it comes to food supplement series. We have beverages. Because everything is to do with your lifestyle. So somebody asks me, when you are, why do you sell soaps and shampoos and oils? Because it's not only a supplement company. We are into lifestyle. We have to teach the way, because if you submit yourself to the DXN products, don't worry, because you have already submitted yourself to nature, and nature will take care of things, right? Personal care series, we have skin care and cosmetics, and now we are coming up with an amazing range of cosmetic series from Korea. They are amazing, really, really amazing products. Okay, so here are supplements. Time is short, but we have huge supplements. Make it simple. Every functional food has a functional organ that is directly it works on. Find that, and you will realize that it's so easy. Now, for everybody, RGGL is necessary. For everybody, spirulina is necessary. For everybody, cordyceps is necessary. Actually, this is from nature. We are actually going foraging from nature and taking it. So, we have a list of products that are good in enzymes and everything. Ultimately, the aim is to maintain your blood pH. A blood pH of 6.4 is what we are aiming at, because that's where life is. So somebody asked me, the sea, which is full of salt, is it acidic or alkaline? The sea water, is it acidic or alkaline? So much salt in it. Yeah? Acidic? So much salt, yeah? Alkaline? What do you think? See, so simple questions we never asked. If seawater is alkaline, only in alkaline water life thrives. In acidic environment, life perishes. Understand this. In the whole system, your saliva is acidic. That is why it kills and breaks down your glucose and bacteria and everything. Your gastric juices are acidic, everything. But your seminal fluid is alkaline, where cells go, your sperms go, your ovum grow. Your blood is alkaline, where life thrives. Understand this simple thing. Our ultimate aim is to change the environment. Forget the world around. Friends, your first responsibility is to change the environment within you, not the world. That will happen with time. EXN gives you an opportunity. A tea, a coffee, a cocoa, everything is one of the means through which you can change your environment. Because for you to understand this, you have to understand this also. A good land is very vital with good seed, good water to get a good crop. Do you agree?
Yes.
Along with a good climate, definitely. So these four factors make a good crop. Yes or no?
Yes.
How many of y'all disagree to this? Very good. So everybody agree. Okay, see, this is how you should be able to convince. First, convince on people on the facts that there is no more question. Then we go to the next thing. Now, comparison. Okay? Land. This is the land. That means woman health is very important. Okay? This is the seed. So if men think, oh, we don't have to do anything, sorry sir, you carry the seed. You also need to take care of yourself. What you eat, if you think it doesn't matter, sorry sir, it matters a lot. You're the water that goes in. So what you eat matters. And for a woman, the menstruation period, the cycle, is like the climate. Only when these four are in perfect order, we can have a generation that can fight any disease in the future. And that's what you have to understand. This is not my theory. This is a theory that goes back, dated 5,000 years old in the scriptures, where it said very simple words, that we are the farmers of our next generation. Make sure that the produce is strong enough to survive the tough times. If your job is not to give a good bank balance only to your children so that they can enjoy or remain secure, your job is to give them good genetically stronger combination so that they can fight the unknown diseases that are about to come. You don't know what is coming. I'm telling you. The kind of viral infections and all those things coming, labs and the researchers and the science will keep on studying. While they keep on doing that, your job is to do one simple thing. Make yourself strong enough so that you can fight any disease. And why is it possible? Because over the period of years and years and years and years and years, when there was no science and no research, we humans have still survived and thrived on this planet. That means we still have a very strong hope that we will not perish so soon. Okay? So your job is to realize, how do I find that my body is working amazing?